So when you think about me doing mushrooms, that's what you think, like rocket ships and.
I mean, I've seen you. So, yes, I have. I do. It's like I ain't gonna never forget. Hey, man. Hey. Fuck this nigga. He wearing Adidas. That nigga wearing Adidas. Who the fuck wearing Adidas? This nigga ain't shit.
I don't know. That's just how I felt at that time. You know, you get my little video won't play, but yeah, you get blowed off. This is me blowed off of shrooms right here.
In the red light.
Yeah, in the red light. I had superpowers that night. I was having a good time.
Yeah, your only superpower was your inability to see reason and logic in the moment.
Hey man, hey, real quick, dog. You want to hear something wild, dog? This video I came across on the internet. Real
What you
quick.
got for me?
This girl a weirdo. All right, listen to this.
What you fail to remember is that no matter how many times you sleep with this man, you're not blood related to him. If this man needed a kidney or a blood transfusion, who would they ask? You don't have to be blood related to Who needs enemies when you have daughters? I'm just saying.
Hold on. The what's it called? It is out of sync.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Check. Okay, it was back.
Um.
Yeah, go ahead, Ken. Wait, let me finish that. My bad.
So just so I like, no, you don't. No. That crazy bitch. We don't need to see. No.
Same difference. Go.
My bad, dog. Here we go.
Attitude, and now I'm annoyed with you.
Right? Okay, she said that.
You don't have to be blood related. Who needs enemies when you have daughters?
Right.
I'm just saying, like,
See,
you created children, but like, you're never gonna be related to him. You're married to him. If you sign
look at her face.
you guys wouldn't have to be in each other's lives anymore.
Her tone.
Because I'm a piece of him. Wow.
And then she make that little ugly little face at the end, like she's a psycho.
Well, I
How you
mean-
gonna sit there and tell your mama like you'll never be like in my place because I'm a part of him and you're just his wife? Like, young lady, if it wasn't for you and your mama and your daddy getting together, you wouldn't be here. Like, what type of? That's just people weird nowadays.
I mean, is it really weird? I mean, all I
Yeah.
see is someone who clearly loves their father.
That's cool, but why you gotta talk to your mama like that?
Loves them so much that because they're a part of them that they want to be inside of them. Like, you know.
That's and then like the whole thing.
I mean,
how
like
she all
her
on
vibe, like that. Her vibe is somebody like that's your girlfriend vibe. Like all of that.
Yeah.
Like I just
Yeah.
and I just love him so. Like
Yeah,
bitch,
if you get with her, man, like
you're not gonna get with her.
No, I'm probably
He
not.
can get with her.
because
Nobody
she
else
love,
can.
She love her dad. Like, and I'm like, why you shitting?
Fuck.
Why you just shitting on your mama like that? That's your mama. Like, you will never be where I am.
Hey, I
because-
mean, that show you how about these hoes out here, huh?
Man.
They cut their own mama. They don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
yeah,
you.
yeah.
They don't give a fuck. You ain't got a chance, boy. They cut
Facts,
their own
man.
mama,
If-
nigga.
If you gonna talk crazy to your mama like that, you know what I'm saying? I guess a brother don't have a chance, man. Breezecast, welcome to the episode.
That was some real shit. Like,
yeah, that was for real. I found that on Twitter. I'm still gonna call it Twitter. I'm
like,
not calling it X.
No, anyway, like that's still got to be some like
That was
some
on TikTok.
some fake. We
was
just
on
trying to
TikTok.
get some views, shit.
Hey,
we
maybe
just trying to get some views, shit.
That's the thing nowadays. Everything is AI. You watch a video where something happened, they be like, "You guys are stupid. It's AI. You can't tell the way the water's not moving." You like, bro? It's like everything is AI now. You could commit a crime on camera and be like, "That was AI."
Funny, try that if you black. Let's see if that
Oh,
works.
man, you know that
Let's
ain't
see
gonna
if it's AI's in. It
Yeah.
probably won't
Yeah,
be.
AI. Allen Iverson.
Yeah, exactly, nigga. The answer is you're going to jail, nigga.
Breezecast. Nice. Breezecast episode 31, man. We missed last week because John was sick. He had diarrhea.
Are you gonna blame it on me? Like, that's not entirely true, bitch. I came. I showed up.
Yeah, you did.
We had a production meeting.
We did.
We had to have
a
a
production meeting.
Had to have a production
we
meeting.
did.
You know, it's hard work.
Turning out an episode last week was going to be a little difficult. It was kind of slow in the news cycle, but then the next day it picked all the way up.
Yeah, I mean, plus like neither one of us was really in the mood. You wouldn't have enjoyed what you got because you
Yeah.
would have got a whole bunch of fuck everything.
Yeah, you was kind of sour. I was cool, but I just didn't have nothing to talk about.
I was kind of sour. It was just me.
Yeah, I was cool. What was that? That was Thursday.
Yeah, that was Thursday.
Yeah, I wasn't tripping Thursday.
You was tripping Thursday.
No, I wasn't.
You was.
Spider-Man came out that night. I was cool. We're going to talk about that Spider-Man 2 later. It sold like it broke records and sold the most copies in 2 days.
Yeah, I'm about to be done with it. I'm at the end.
Yeah, I'm on like 23% myself. 24%.
Yeah, the part with the story shit that you probably like almost halfway through the story.
Oh yeah, because if you just play the main story,
Yeah,
it's relatively quick. The rest of the game is all of the going over here and beating
You speak
up
for
this,
yourself. I got like
beating up that.
77% completion.
Yeah.
Like
I dig it because you was doing a lot.
Yeah,
of
I
stuff.
do all that.
I be doing it. I be taking pictures.
He don't.
And I be doing the
He don't
little
do none of that
puzzles
shit.
where you be
He
putting
doesn't.
it together.
His
I do.
His name's Book. He has the same. See that emblem? You can go look at his PlayStation shit. He ain't got shit. He don't do that shit. There you go. All right. It's opposite. You taught me that.
I ain't even gonna give you a middle finger. I'm gonna be cool, man. But yeah, it's fun though. But I get it though. I know, just like Miles Morales, you can play through the story relatively quickly. Then it's just a whole bunch of like stuff to do afterwards.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
It's something to do. It's holding my attention.
I mean,
for
it's
now.
fun, and the state of video games ain't shit either.
Yeah.
Like the state of a lot of things.
Like the state of a lot of things. Speaking of the state of the union, you said you wanted to bring up. Why did you make me get a graphic of this
particular
guy right here? Who
this
is he?
particular dapper gentleman?
He looked like Larry off of Trading. What is it? Remember?
I ain't gonna
Larry and Balky.
I ain't gonna do Larry like
Perfect
that.
Strangers.
Like I ain't gonna do Larry. Wasn't a piece of shit. This guy's a walking piece of shit. As I will explain to you in short order here. For those of you who don't know, we recently had a kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
In the House of Representatives. We didn't have a house. We didn't have a speaker. And this particular gentleman named Michael. Was it Mike? Yeah, it's Mike Johnson.
Michael Johnson.
The regularest name ever. This motherfucker is now the new Speaker of the House after 3 weeks of bullshit. The reason I want you to know this, guy, is because I want you to know how much of a piece of shit he is, just like the rest of that caucus. This particular gentleman is against abortion, of course, as any good Republican is. Also, he voted basically to decertify the election where Joe Biden won, putting that wannabe emperor dickbag douchebag Donald Trump back in office. Frankly, he's a walking piece of shit, and if something happens to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, he's your next president. Congratulations. Do it what you will. Vote, don't vote, because it don't matter anyway, right?
Well, damn. That's...
Moving on.
I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, it seems like we always got somebody in office or in a position that don't need to be.
That's because those of us who actually understand about this nation, how it works, and what's supposed to happen won't get up off of our asses, pay attention, and do what we need to do. That does include me. I'm not a hypocrite.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to say, salute to you for using the word kerfuffle in the sentence. Kerfuffle is spelled Kerfuff.
Yep. E-L.
F.
Oh, yeah, it's 2 F's.
Yeah, it's 2 F's.
3 F's in kerfuffle.
And if you get back, and if you go to the definition, it means a commotion or fuss, especially one caused by conflicting views. So there's probably a lot of kerfuffles in the House of Representatives.
I would posit to you that the entire Congress is a kerfuffle at the moment.
The who?
The entire Congress.
Yeah.
Congress as a whole.
I can see that. Kerfuffle. Well, hey, man.
Welcome to the Breezecast where you learn something.
Facts, man. If you use that word in the sentence, come holler at me, kerfuffle, I'll make sure you get a Credit Ink t-shirt.
Hey, if you use that shit, come holler at me. I'll get you a dime bag. Real shit.
I got the nickel bags. Hey, and speaking of shirts, too, I got I'm going to have remember my slogan from the other show? You know about a booty hole being clean at least once a day?
Unfortunately.
The booty hole t-shirts is on the way, $12.99. Get yours.
I'm unfortunately going to have to wear one as I want to promote the show.
Absolutely.
And
cool.
my friend, I just don't know how fucked up I'm going to be when somebody asks me what does this mean and how fucked up I'm going to explain the
It's
situation
okay,
to
man.
them.
Just tell them, like, a booty hole
No,
is
I
clean.
can't do that.
A booty hole is clean at least once a day.
No, because they're going to be asking me, like, what? This don't make no sense.
It do make sense.
And then I'm going to have to come all the way around to the fact that you don't understand metaphors, and this was the metaphor you came up with. And then they'll understand.
It's the slogan is self-explanatory. You know what I mean? Like, taken from the same frame as a broken clock.
It's
a broken
not.
Clock
That
is
was
right.
where.
A broken clock is right at least two times a day.
No, you just
so
saying
a
that
booty hole is
because-
clean at least once a day.
Is it? What if you don't take a shower? Is it clean then?
That's you.
Hey, you didn't put no fucking parameters. You just said it's clean every day. Fuck out of here.
That's you, my man.
Trash can gonna get a steak.
I ain't got nothing. Here we go. So we just gonna
I'm
fight.
just telling you your metaphors.
We're gonna
like
fight
your,
with metaphors.
Your metaphor game is terrible. That's all. I love you, man, but just don't do it.
It's going down. Basement.
Oh yeah. When we boxing, is it boxing or fight rules? What's the rules?
What?
What's the rules? Boxing? Are we boxing? Or is it gonna be fight rules? I need to know. I don't know whether I'm gonna get my ass kicked or not.
Breezecast episode 31, man. Mike Johnson, you fucking up. And then, man, keeping it serious, man. You Maine, man. It's a whole lockdown going on. It was another shooting.
Listen,
prayers out to everybody, man.
Fuck the prayers. Like, I'm sick of every time it's a shooting. That's what we say. Like, the prayers, the prayers, the prayers. This is a military member with over 20 years of experience training other motherfuckers how to shoot. This is somebody who is clearly dangerous, but there were also warning signs that nobody paid attention to. So part of the reason that I even had him put this up is that if you got somebody in your life and they talking a little reckless, just have a conversation with them. Tell them you care about them. I don't know. Maybe keep them from going off killing everybody. Now, if they black, we know it's a real small chance that they gonna do that. You know, we got to deal with all our shit anyway. But, you know, you never know. Everybody got their shit, their moments where something might happen. And, you know, as a vet myself, I hope that the people in my life pay attention. Because if I go crazy, I'm going to be like this motherfucker. You're not going to find me. I'm going to take out half of you motherfuckers.
He trained, too. He did what he did.
Don't fuck me.
He trained. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he knows what he's doing. When it
20 plus years, and, like, he was a firearms instructor. Weapons it's pretty much his right hand is a gun. Like, there is no difference between his hands and a weapon. You spend that amount of the hours. We talking about somebody who can cycle a weapon in less than 2 seconds.
Tell him what cycling a weapon is.
You take out the magazine and you put in another magazine, right? And sometimes if you've ejected all of your rounds from the magazine, you have to rack a load in there. So this is not for those of us who are practiced, yes, it typically takes between 3 to 5 seconds. For you at home, it'll take you a minute to do it because you're gonna be sitting there trying to find the well. We don't have to do that. So if this guy runs into cops or even a citizen who knows how to shoot, the cops got a chance, but an average citizen don't. You gonna get the draw on somebody. Nigga, I do this every day. I've been doing this every day for 20 years. Every day, at some point, big guns, little guns, I clean it, I misfires, I pop them out. Like, we train out in the wilderness. We train with gunshots. We train when it's raining. All this shit that affects you when you shooting don't affect him. That's why he didn't miss. So, you know, just pay attention to people. Ask somebody.
Love on people.
Yeah. We joke and shit, but, like, that's some real shit.
Yeah, that is real. Like,
yeah, it's not heavy. Like, get this heavy shit out the way.
Yeah, everybody need an outlet, somebody to talk to. Like, you know, I'm glad we brothers, and, you know, it's been times where the nigga been sad and being able to talk stuff out, and I know vice versa.
No, it's been some times you literally sold me some shit that helped save my life. Real shit.
That's real. Glad I can assist you.
And fuck you. Let's move on. All this sympathy, all this just too much.
Fuck that.
It's too much, bro. Like,
but yeah, I mean, that's just man, it's just scary, man. We gotta check on your people, man. Especially check on your strong friends, because your strong friends
typically are the weakest.
Yep. Breezecast episode 31. Speaking of strong friends, let's move into this next topic.
You know, I know, like, I thought you was gonna do Jada because we was talking about, like, mental health.
Let's go there. We're gonna
talk about mental health and shit.
Move over
you want to do all the bitches in a row? Let's do all the bitches in a row.
You cold, but I wasn't even going there, man. Let's go to Jada. We mentioned Jada last week, or the last show, and everything going on with her. And it's just been more of the same this last week. I feel like every time I get on social media or I'm a YouTube person, it's always a story about Jada Pinkett saying some other crazy stuff. When I'm on Twitter, yeah, I'm still going to call it Twitter, not X.
Who the fuck does that?
I don't know. But when I'm on Twitter, like, man, Jamel Hill and a whole host of women be just defending her at every turn. And it's like, now the narrative is going to black women are the only people who don't get an opportunity to express their pain. And I'm like, she really wrote that. I'm like, you mean Mary J. Blige didn't express her pain?
When Casey and JoJo was beating the shit, everybody know about that.
I'm just saying,
they know about Maya Angelou getting raped.
Not even
people
on that.
have expressed their pain.
Yeah, women, especially women, have expressed their pain. You know what I'm saying? In many ways. Think about, like, Maya Angelou and her books. You know what I'm saying? When she talking about different experiences from her life through a story. So I'm like, to say that was, like, ridiculous. Like, come on now. Like, I get it, But come on, like, where's the accountability at? You can go through everything and express yourself without tearing down your husband and just at every turn. Like, even the stuff like, we wasn't even together when he slapped Chris Rock, and him calling me his wife was a surprise. Like, you just make it worse at every turn. You don't have to do that. That's all I'm saying. Women, y'all can be mad if you want to, but it's cool. If you a woman like Jada, you ain't got no place with me, because I don't need you tearing me down. It's already hard enough being a black man fighting everything. Then I got to come home
and fight you too.
And fight the shit that you done started.
Fight you too. And the shit. And the shit, right? I just don't, at this point, like, all it is a bunch of victims being sympathetic to other victims. You want to blame Will Smith for anything, like, you need to get your head examined, chick, first of all, because Will Smith didn't make you do shit. He didn't make you marry him. He didn't make you do anything.
If you didn't want to be with him, you should have just been like, no.
If you don't want to be with him now, like, it's a way to do that, too.
If y'all not together, then stop talking about it then.
Yep.
Like, why you letting everybody in?
It appears to me that you still want to be relevant in a time where, let's face it, like, you don't act anymore, because who the fuck wants you in their movie?
I don't know what the last movie she was
like,
in.
She was
The
in
Matrix.
No, she was that's the last major movie there, the last Matrix, but that was a legacy role. Like, you only got that role because you played
was already in it.
The first thing I remember you in is in Gotham, and you played a crazy fish moony bitch, like, from the comic, like the new character that they created just for you. And the bitch's whole stick was that she was crazy. It fits. You fit the role. You wore that shit to a T. And everything that has come from since then that I've seen from her, since fucking the 90s, it's all been negative. At what point are you not a victim? At what point do you as a person share some culpability, some accountability, and say, like, I want my shit to be better. Let me do shit differently. Let me operate in a different manner. Because if you just want to fucking complain, like, I'm gonna tell you, good for you, bitch. Don't nobody care. Suffer, B.
I'm just gonna say, like, if y'all separated, like, and y'all not together, then just don't be together, and you don't have to talk about it and all this.
No, but you want
to, but she got a book coming out.
Of course she has a book coming out.
I don't know. I used to love Jada Pinkett. I used to love her. Like,
so did I.
She's still cute, but this.
I mean, her attitude, like,
but her attitude makes her not as attractive. It's like, man.
And I gotta keep it like a buck with you, like it's certain things, you have influence over, obviously, over a lot of black women. The things that you say and what you do are going to not just affect you, your generation, you dumb bitch, but the generations behind you. And what is the message that you leaving them? That it's okay to dog your man, to live off your man, to not basically do shit, but lay there and get fucked by other niggas, even your friends' sons, and then have the balls to go on TV and be like, look at me.
Hey everybody, I got the booty hole tees coming off of $12.99.
Oh, get this bitch off the screen, bro. Move on. Fuck out of here, dog.
I'm gonna say this, then we gonna move on. All I'm gonna say is, if it had been a situation where Will had a got with one of Willow's friends and said it was an entrapment and had sex with her and this and that and the other,
an entanglement. Yes.
He'd
be in jail.
He would be
in jail.
He would be up there with, like, Harvey Weinstein as far as, like, hate. You know what I'm saying?
You just going and fucking your daughter's little friends because you Will Smith.
Your son, right. I'm like talking about Jada. She had sex with her son friend. But whatever, like, and okay, regardless, where if Will was complicit and he knew and all of that, whatever. But why we gotta know about it? Though?
Ultimately, you saying that shit.
Don't call it an entanglement either.
But you saying that shit to get the stink off of you, bitch, to try to put the stink on somebody else. Like, stop it. You the fuck up here, not Will Smith, not your kids.
Maybe,
like,
but I'm just gonna say with Will probably did cheat on her and then whatever. But the thing is,
come on, man,
whatever's going on with y'all, why do we gotta be public information? And it's like, dang, Will done slapped the dude for you, and he trying to, get his career back together and whatever, and you not helping.
You knew what Will, like, if you didn't know who your husband was when you got married, that's a personal issue. You don't need to bring the rest of us into it.
Yeah, you can't be marrying people. Can't be marrying people you don't know.
You don't trust me. You don't do that. Like,
don't do that.
You don't do that.
Don't you do that.
But anyway, like, you don't double down on that shit by trying to validate your fuck up by putting it on somebody else. Like, bitch, you all bad. Get the fuck on, man. And then
all the stuff about you, how you came up and stuff, like, come on, man.
It's an excuse.
Just keep it a buck.
Just keep it a buck.
Just say what it is, man. Y'all, you got with Will because it was a great opportunity and y'all had, like, some chemistry.
Yep.
enough chemistry
Yep.
where you can be like, I can deal with this. And then as you got older, or y'all had the kids and the whatever and the life and whatever, you wanted more.
More than what he could give you, more than what
Emotionally, spiritually,
whatever, however it played out.
Both of y'all was out doing what y'all was doing, but hey man, I ain't got no girlfriend or no wife or nothing like that, so
No, I mean, like, I don't either. But the point is, like, listen, like, the chicks around here, you bitches listening to that shit, I ain't gonna have one because I ain't dealing with it.
Hey, Sweetie's Day was this weekend.
So what that mean? I mean, even if you had a girlfriend, like, let's keep it a buck. Like, we've been around for a little while. Niggas that had girlfriend, or like you done done the thing, and October 20th come around every year. And it's been plenty of years where I've had somebody in my life.
And then you didn't get shit.
I ain't get shit but a wet dream. I ain't even get a hand job, nigga. Just a wet dream.
It's been Sweetie's Day where a woman, it's been few and far between. It's rare, when the women's holiday, when Valentine's Day come around or whatever the hell holiday they make up for women, you gotta bust your ass. And not with social media, you really gotta bust your ass.
No, you don't.
Because you competing against all these other motherfuckers. Because they gonna compare what you did to them. But as a man with Sweetie's Day,
I can't wait till we get to the list later.
Every now and then, I've had women who've been cool and will treat you out, and I know some women who are good women and who
I do too,
who will actually be down to treat you and take you out. I know some, and that's a beautiful thing when a woman be like, "This is what we gonna do," and you ain't got to drive and stuff as long as her car clean.
Then you're riding in your car because no woman ever keeps their car clean.
I'll be like, we can go. We just gonna ride in my car.
And I'm gonna drive because you're not driving that either.
Yeah,
that part.
You said you ain't never drove no big truck like that mine, so never mind.
That part. I tell you what, you can make it up for me at the end of the night, though. I tell
you. On the way home.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
It's like no, but it's all love though. But man, yeah, it's a beautiful thing when a woman care about you and like do that.
Shout out to hold up. Shout out to It's Tay Tay Bebe. Like, I follow this chick on YouTube, and
What's her name?
It's Tay Tay Bebe.
This nigga funny.
John
don't talk like that.
No, I don't. You could tell by the way I enunciated every Bebe.
Tay Tay Bebe.
But she always kicking real shit, and like she keep it a buck on the women and the man side. And like one of the things she talks about is like, if your man is being different, like maybe you should ask yourself, what did I used to do that I'm not? If I used to suck his dick once a week and I'm not doing that, and that's probably why he's upset. Like, it's not always a big thing you got to do for gentlemen. They're pretty simple.
Okay, before we get to this list, they had a thing where it was a picture of a man's refrigerator.
I saw that shit. Shit was perfect, bro.
The dude had the refrigerator. It was full of everything. It was some bullshit in there. It was. Because, he had like...
It's a single man.
Yeah. And I mean, it ain't like you going to eat that shit in one day. You going to eat it. That's enough when you got food and snacks for like for a month. That was enough food where you ain't got to go nowhere.
The one day where he sit on his ass and don't do shit, he ain't got to leave his house. You know what I mean? That one day he afforded.
But leaving out the crib, you got snacks to put in your pocket, so you don't have to spend money at the vending machine.
That's real shit too.
And like you don't have to get water from the stove because you got water when you get home.
Yeah, that's the dude.
One with you.
It's amazing. That's the dude that definitely has his shit together.
Yeah, like he did. Like I remember when I first started grocery shopping and having shit on day. It's a good feeling when you got that. But this man had everything. He had snacks in the thing, and then the chick.
What didn't he have though?
What didn't he have? Oh, the chick was like, I can't date him because he got all of these snacks. He don't have no vegetables and no fruits and vegetables and shit.
Oh, you talking about that? No, I saw the one where it was like a big ass room. It was a TV, a little refrigerator on the side, and like a PlayStation and a couch. And it was like, and the dude, it was like, this is all a man needs to be happy.
And the woman would be upset that a dude would be at the crib chilling with that.
She did. She was like, and she's like, it was a chick that said that. She was, and the guy was like, it's amazing how little it takes to make me happy can piss you off so much.
Exactly. With the one I'm talking about, my man had the refrigerator and chick was like, she ain't gonna date him because he got all this frozen food in there and he don't have no fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. And then the chick was like, you gonna judge this man because he got a refrigerator full of fruit? Do you have a refrigerator full of fruit? Do you have a crib? You know what I'm saying? And the dude was like, what I gotta do? I was like, if anything, come through and be like, hey, let's switch this out for this and let's switch this out for that.
No, don't come to my house and tell me shit,
but
bitch.
Don't
come to my house and tell me nothing.
That's the thing. If you got a woman who's cool and she be like, hey, she do it with like she care about you, not like she like, you need to get rid of this bullshit. it's a way to do everything. Because I'm sure if the cool ass chick came and was like, yeah, John, why don't you try this and this and this? Because you got a whole bunch of processed food in here, and that ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? And then she like kiss you on your cheek and look you all in your eyes, and you be like, you know what? I'm down. Let's go get some fruit.
It's a way to get in, like women
Facts.
can control men. Y'all just don't.
But
y'all are so stupid. Y'all just like I don't want to. I don't want to.
But yeah, and that's the thing. It's like you pick out one thing. You know, like he got all this. He got a refrigerator for the food in the crib. And you like he don't eat vegetables. And then like why don't you talk to him about it? Now if you go talk to him about it, he like fuck vegetables. I ain't never eat vegetables ever. I'm just gonna eat red meat and chicken every day. Yeah. I'm never gonna forget your grandma. R.I.P. grandma.
My granny, she was mad at me.
Yeah, this nigga sitting at the table it was like
T-Rex nigga.
4th of July or something with a plate full. It got steak on it, chicken wings, hot dogs, hamburger, and then you had a piece of like beef or something on your fork.
Yeah, it's them rib tips. It was rib tips.
You was like biting it off the fork like, alright. And your grandma came around and was about to whoop your ass because you ain't have no.
It's like, where your vegetables at, baby? It's like, Granny, I don't eat no vegetables.
Yeah,
T-Rex.
I was sitting there. I was like,
eat meat.
He gonna be a T-Rex and go home and shit out a boat. Need vegetables, man.
Whatever.
But anyway, it's just like,
no, you don't. Bitches don't. Nah.
It's just like, but the girl was like, she was like, that's what we do. That's what people do in relationships nowadays. You find one thing you don't like, and you just eradicate a person.
That's not
and on to the next.
No.
Without you don't want to talk about. You don't want to talk about it. Nothing. You just like I don't like that, and I'm not talking to you. You just because you convinced that you got all these motherfuckers on social media, and that ain't it.
Yeah, you do. You do got a lot of motherfuckers on social media, and once they fuck you, they're gonna be done with you. You silly bitch. Like, I don't know. Like, what are you in a relationship for? Keep cycling back to me. Like, if you looking for like a partnership, like that's what I'm looking for. Like, a partnership.
A partnership. I want a wife.
Equal.
You know what I'm saying?
An equal. Somebody I can trust.
Yeah.
Somebody that can trust me.
Trust me.
I can help you, baby. When I'm not feeling the best, you pick up the slack. When I'm not feeling the best,
I got
you
your
know
back.
what I mean? Like,
I got your back. You got my back.
Yeah.
And it has to be a certain level of attraction and
trust.
But one thing though is important. Like everything. But it has to be a certain level of attraction.
Both, mentally and physically.
Yeah, you gotta open this up and you gotta feed it. You know, like when I talk to you, I want to be able to be like, I want you to give me something.
Yeah, I don't want the chick that's like just content with learning lessons from me. I want the chick that I can learn something from.
Yeah.
And if that ain't you, then you need to go open up a book. You know what I mean?
You ain't got to be Bill Nye the Science Guy. Just bring something. Like I don't know.
Do you care about shit?
What's on your mind? Like what make you tick? Like,
I mean, but if you care about
talk to me,
Erica Mena and all that shit, no, you keep that shit to yourself. Like if you care about any of that's not a real thing.
This is for the
we
ladies.
Don't advertise.
No,
we don't advertise.
Right. This is pomegranate juice, and this is for the ladies.
It's too late. You fucked it up.
It's
Palm,
okay.
You owe me money.
Yeah, I mean whatever. I just the juice, but it's good for you.
Yeah, you don't give shit away in this world. Nah, you ain't paying attention.
Man, go on. Where we going?
Unless it's pussy. They give that shit away all the time. To a deadbeat ass nigga.
But see, the pussy that's getting given away, that's the pussy that you don't want. I always tell you that.
You always tell me to stay away from the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah,
you always do.
Kobe said that. Low-hanging fruit.
That's because he got, he bit some of that fruit. Yeah. Hey,
he did.
Hey, look, I done got bit a couple times, but I ain't got no marks on me.
He did, man. He sure did. You ain't lying. I ain't even think about it. All right, let's go to this list, dog. So, man, these wild ass females are women. I'm not gonna say females.
I'm saving this just for this.
I'm just gonna say they've been out here and they got the list out here, and it's a list of places that they don't want to go for a first date. And it's like so many like great places on here, and there are some on here that you shouldn't go.
Absolutely.
Like I'm just gonna say real quick, you shouldn't take a woman for Cool Breeze, like Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, the movies, your house, any fast food chain, like Buffalo Wild Wings.
Fast food shouldn't even be on the list. Like fast food shouldn't even be on the list. Like that. Come on, man.
Yeah, and then like Buffalo Wild Wings been trashed for like the last 5 years.
Bitch, if I don't know you though, like if we just met somewhere, like some of this shit, like I'm sorry.
Go
cool, ahead, go finish your shit.
I was about to say, it's places you can go where they got food, but you can just go and have drinks or have a light.
Yeah, and I don't know you.
But
I'm
not Buffalo Wild Wings.
Look, bitch,
or Wingstop either.
I met you at a bar. I talked to you 2 times when we decided to go out. Like, I'm not taking you. I'm not going to put a lot of emphasis or creativity into that. I don't know you. Like, and I don't learn my lesson about not knowing people and jumping into shit too quick.
You want to tell a little story?
No, cause she watch. I don't. No.
I didn't mean I ain't want to put you on blast. I was just gonna say.
Wait, no.
You don't have to,
I
go
don't
into
care.
detail.
You know I don't give a
Just,
shit.
you know, just
like,
go. I tell mine.
I got married like super quick. Like I met her in like December. I think we got married in April.
I remember that.
Like it was legit like that. Like dude, it was so bad. I remember talking to like one of my ex-girlfriends, like that I was still like kind of talking to at the time, and she even told me, she was like, this is a bad idea for you. Like you like real shit. She was like, this is a bad idea for you. Like you see how you like to argue with me? Like you don't do that with her, do you? I was like, no, I don't. She was like, you should think about that, and I didn't because I was stupid. You know, whatever.
And then you asked me, and I was like, hey man, if you gonna love her now, you gonna love her 6 months from now, you gonna love her 12 months from now. And you was like, yeah, Dad, you right. And then next thing I know.
So, all right. So, all y'all, you remember this. I be talking a lot of shit, but I just put like all that shit out there. So, you know, you come for me, I'm coming for your ass. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind.
Kick your ass. Hit that
Yeah, shit. You made me get all personal and shit.
Yeah.
Shit, made me get all
All right,
personal.
now anyway,
Oh, wait. Who the fuck am I today?
oh, who are you today?
I don't know. You fucked it up.
You are Bobby Brown from New Edition, baby. My co-host.
Wow.
Your boy Cool Breeze and Bobby Brown.
Wow, that's the energy I got
the
today.
Kings of Ribs and Barbecue.
That's the energy today.
Yeah, Bobby Brown. Who don't love Bobby Brown?
I mean,
Bobby
Whitney
Brown
Houston might not.
He be my damn friend.
Whitney Houston might not love him. Her family may not. They may have a problem
Hey man,
with the man. I'm just saying.
Watch the Bobby Brown story. It wasn't all Bobby's fault. You know what I'm saying? Go get with that chick who was Whitney's like girlfriend. Go get with her. She was a problem. I wonder where they went out on their first date. Probably wasn't Applebee's.
You know, some androgynous club in the 80s.
No, I'm just saying, like, some of the stuff on here, like, you shouldn't take your girl to no family function on her first date. That's not
obvious. Like, some of this shit is
yeah,
obvious.
it's obvious. Like, even to a nightclub, like, that's not it either. You know
How
what
you
I'm
gonna
saying?
talk?
Exactly. That's the same thing with the movies.
But like, so with the movies, like I'm a movie buff, and like part of me getting to know you is seeing what type of movie you might enjoy. Now we can eat afterwards or before. It's gonna be some time for us to talk. But I like movies. I might want to see a movie.
Now that would be called you and her had a conversation before, and y'all was like, all right, well, Ben, I want to go see that movie too. And you guys decide to go see it together, and then y'all make the decision on it.
I mean, that's what dates are.
You want to get some food before or after?
That's normally what dates are.
Yeah.
I understand that people are confused nowadays because it's so confusing.
But usually, I would stay away from the movies though. Just I'll just be like, because you can't talk. It's like sitting watching the movie. But I understand what you're saying. I wouldn't take no chick to no buffet or no IHOP. But like, what's wrong with Red Lobster? I had Red Lobster the other day. Admirals.
It's a chain restaurant, bro. It's the same.
But
Olive Garden is on there too.
Ruth Chris is a chain restaurant.
You know what I'm saying?
What is that?
We've had this
conversation. What's that place? Capitol Grill is a chain restaurant.
We have had this conversation before. It's the tier of restaurant.
48 Steakhouse or something? That's a chain restaurant.
It is the tier of restaurants.
Nobu is a chain restaurant. And you're going to spend $300 when you go there.
You just named all the egg places, and Olive Garden and Red Lobster are
like
the...
D and F.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm just saying.
You enjoy those places.
Yeah,
like, it's okay.
I took my dad to lunch the other day. Shout out to old dad, man. What's up, Dad? And my mama, too.
OG.
But I took him to lunch, and went to Red Lobster. It was great. It was good. Like, good food.
Yeah, that's y'all thing, though. Like, there's some familiarity there.
Yeah, for sure.
You're just not going to take some chick, like, not now. 20 years ago, absolutely.
But
not
now.
Today. No. Not today, no.
Honestly, Red Lobster would be something after we got to know each other. Like,
yeah, because that's
hey,
what
you hungry? You want to go get some? You want to go get some Red Lobster? You want some shrimp, some crab Alfredo or something? Something like that. But
when we go out, we go to the baby, 9 times out, when we go with the little baby, 9 times out of 10, we end up going to the fucking Olive Garden. That's where we end up going. It's okay. Decent food. But what kills me is what's not on this list.
Coney Island?
Strip clubs, hotels. I'm saying.
Where you going with this?
Piers, like, if I got the right amount of money, I can take you to a fucking hotel room, but you won't eat at Applebee's. I'm just saying, like, I'm not advocating for Applebee's. I'm just saying, like, it's not a lot of. Doesn't seem to be any sense here.
I'm not taking you to Applebee's.
I'm not either.
At all.
That's not my. That's
not the first date, the third date.
You know that's not my
ever.
point. That's not my point,
Applebee's.
nigga. My point is that like you lady, like some of this shit, like bitch, you don't have to tell me. Like, you don't want to go on a coffee date
or ice cream date.
We like we can't actually. What are we doing on this date? Are we talking? Are we having a conversation? Because if we're not doing that, what the fuck are we hanging out for?
Date.
Why? What are we doing? I'm just buying you food, bitch.
You date to gather data about the person that you're going out with, so you can decide if you want to go out again.
So some of these things, like, and even some in combination, some of these things might not be bad. You know what I mean?
Like the gym. If both of y'all some workout head
if
asses,
you met at the gym,
if y'all met at the gym, then that's cool. And like, dog, a good Starbucks date, like, you had to pick a good one, of course. But I'm just saying,
maybe you get Starbucks and walk in the fucking park.
There you go. I was about to say, depending, that's why you got a plan. You be like, oh, it's a Starbucks by this park. We can grab Starbucks and walk across the street and maybe have a seat and just sit and chat. That's how you get to know somebody.
No,
because it'll tell you everything you need to know. If I can't sit and just do some regular stuff,
regular
like
shit with
have
you,
a cup of coffee with you and just take in some scenery, then we ain't much we can do then.
But why ain't dudes going up talking to chicks? Because you like this list is a small symptom of a bigger problem. Like, if I walk up to you, like, you can't just be like, I appreciate it. I gotta, like, talk to me like a normal human being. Some of you bitches want to embarrass niggas and shit. And like you said, and like when other niggas see that, they be like, I'm not dealing with that. Cause a nigga like me, like, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, bitch, you ain't perfect. Like, I don't know what you thought. Like, I know you think you fine, but you ain't, bitch.
The views of Bobby Brown are those of Bobby Brown.
I'm just
and
saying.
not New Edition.
I'm just saying, like, like, it's a bigger thing. So like when I see lists like this, it's just more of like women just being like, I'm doing this and you can either deal with it or not. All right, bitch, I'm not. Like, all right.
Hey, peep this.
Bitch, I'm not.
Peep this. They tell you get in a relationship with somebody who's going to accept you for who you are.
And then change you immediately.
But no, the thing is, if they're just going to accept you for who you are, everything, and not challenge you at any point, that's not doing you no good or that other person no good. So real talk, when you get in a relationship, you wanna become the best version of yourself that you could be. So somebody that don't challenge you, you know what I'm saying? What is that?
I think that's the part that's lost. We bringing this, like, every time you say something like that, I find myself saying to myself, like, why does that even need to be said? Because it's a lot of you motherfuckers that don't know, obviously. Like, that's why we got these fucking lists like this. Like, if you in a committed relationship with somebody, that requires conversation and work. Like, this ain't no fucking TV show, you dumbass motherfuckers.
No, especially not no reality TV
Dog,
show.
you not just gonna wake up and be like, oh, the birds are singing, I love you so much, everything's perfect.
Not
like,
every
no.
day.
Nigga, your kid shit on herself this morning. Like, you late for work. Like, it's shit going on, bro. How you gonna handle it? She mad. She bleeding too. Nah, deal with it. Go.
You gotta work at that. You gotta work at getting it to where it's supposed to be and maintaining it. That's just what it is.
Be accepting.
It just don't happen. And yeah, like, that's a part of, like, kicking it with somebody. Like, if you love somebody, you want to be with them, there's some things that you gon' compromise, and things that you gon' accept. Like, if she a person who have to have coffee every morning and you don't drink coffee at all.
Why the fuck does it bother you?
But I'm just saying, though, like, I got to get used to her. She going to get up in the morning early and she going to be drinking coffee. Maybe I switch up my routine and get up with her and maybe work out and then kick it with her and maybe I have me some tea or something.
To quote that piece of shit professor that I referenced a couple of weeks ago, if it don't apply, let that shit fly.
Oh, you talking about Mr. Starks? Shout out to Mr. Starks, man.
Oh, you gonna say the nigga name?
He was a teacher of mine.
I don't want to get that nigga that much press.
It's
like, fuck that nigga, man.
It's
like,
cool.
we grown now.
Hey,
Fuck you, bro.
Fuck
you, bro. Give me that F and shit. Fuck you, nigga. I'm a grown ass man now.
F is for fuck you.
Nigga, my daddy was mad. Nigga, I had to fucking, you know what I had to deal with because your bitch ass?
Hey, that nigga dad said. You got F on your paper. Huh?
Yeah. So I don't give a fuck about no teacher, nigga. Don't tell me shit about him.
I know about you. He ain't here.
But you are here now.
That's all black man for you, boy. You gonna get in trouble. Breezecast episode 31, man. We just chopping it up, going through. You dig? Where we at, man? What we want to do? Since we talking about dating, let's just talk about this real quick. You heard about the chick with the oysters?
Oh, wait. Yes, I did. Hold on.
Yeah. Imagine going out. She's your queen to be.
For the first time ever on the Breezecast. I don't know this gentleman's name.
The object of affection.
But my man, you are the champ.
Without royal
You are the motherfucking champ. I'm gonna hold the belt for you.
Clean from
But you are definitely this week's champion.
For your direction.
I have never seen a man
She's your
take his ass to the bathroom
queen.
Basically tell this bitch I ain't paying for shit. You feel me?
Dog, you don't go on no date. You don't go on no date with nobody order 48.
I don't give a fuck how cheap they were.
It was like $15 oysters.
I don't care.
Or $10 oysters and you get 15 on the plate. And she ordered 48. She ordered some crab cakes and drinks. And my man was like, and she was killing them like. That tell you some. All right, yeah.
You know you ain't got to tell me about that, boy. You know I know about that, boy.
Woo! Oysters. Shuck them, girl. But that's just ridiculous. You
not 48 unless you're paying for them bills.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. Come on, man. You don't do that, man. That's called home training. You don't go and do that, man.
Even if you my lady, I'm gonna pull your ass like at the second order and be like, no, that's all she want. I gotta talk to you.
Yeah, listen.
We gotta have a conversation.
Don't if you eat a whole bunch of like seafood like that, don't it like affect like a woman's like pH?
Don't know.
I would assume all that.
We're gonna get that.
Fish,
we'll get
iodine, and I don't know.
I just know I can't eat the shit no more.
Don't do that. Okay, I'm not gonna take you.
Don't do
I'm
that.
not gonna take you to no oyster bar anyway because I'm not an oyster person. If you want to go, okay, cool. Maybe I'll try one, but I've never had
Oysters
one.
aren't bad. I mean, like I'm not gonna sit there and order 48.
What's the difference between oysters and clams?
Oysters come out of the shells. I think clams you have to dig into the shell.
Okay, I like clams.
Or no, clam meat. They got that clam meat. That's the shredded shit. Like you
fried clams.
Fried clams and shit.
Yeah, them is good.
Yeah.
Shout out to scallops too.
I don't know about none of that shit no more.
Say
Fuck you.
No seafood for you, nigga.
Shellfish.
What else we got going on, bro? Oh, we remember that from last week. This is the chick who started off all that shit. People been on her ass. They got her name everywhere. It's
why?
It's just because her attitude and she went viral.
Why are you gonna glorify dumbass people? I don't understand.
No, they're not glorifying her. It's more like bothering her.
I mean, why? Like this bitch's existence is a bother. Like you don't need to do anything. She's clearly fucking her own shit up. She don't need your help.
Let it ride.
Like my nigga, get you some business, bro. Like this when like we get too far with shit. Like my nigga,
you can comment, but then just let her be.
Make jokes. We make jokes all the motherfucking time. All the motherfucking time. If that ugly bitch walk past me, I ain't got shit to say to her. You feel me? Keep walking, ugly bitch. Deal with your own shit.
The views of Bobby Brown are those of Bobby Brown and not a new edition.
You better tell these bitches.
And Ralph Tresvant. Don't forget, y'all, I got the booty hole tees, $12.99. Booty hole tees. Remember, a booty hole is clean at least once a day.
It's fucked up when you can barely remember
all
this
right,
shit because it don't make no goddamn sense.
All right, dog. Speaking of booty holes, we're about to talk about Dwight Howard.
God.
All right, did you hear the story? You didn't? Hey, look at the picture I picked. Wait.
Yeah, you gotta have more balls. You got to.
All right.
What you mean? Put the picture back up. Shit, the court's involved,
wait, man,
nigga.
Wait, I know. This is all court evidence, allegedly. It's court documents, okay? Dwight Howard denies sexual assault charges by man he met via Instagram, claims all activity was consensual. Okay, John. You remember a few months back. You remember when we was talking about Dwight Howard, and I told you.
Said all shit is consensual.
Yeah, that's the thing, dog. John, dog. Do you remember when we was talking about a couple weeks ago?
This nigga's a face.
Stop, man. Stop.
He
said. He admitted that he liked men.
All right, my bad.
He admitted that he liked men.
My bad.
He admitted that he liked men. Chill. But okay. You remember we had the story a few months ago. You like a child, man. Remember we had the story a few months ago about it was like him in the hotel room and the guy was pressing charges on him.
Yeah, I remember.
So they got this story, John. So look, man. This dude, he was messaging the guy on Instagram. He got his number. They exchanged messages. Some of them had pictures and was sexual in nature between these two men. They made the decision to have, and then they got this one quote where Dwight say, he said, I ain't like gay or nothing. I'm just into getting freaky. Anyway, these dudes decided to meet up. him and stop, John. We trying to give them. This is like on it is what it is.
Oh shit.
He can't. I'm mates.
Shit. Oh shit.
But
My
okay. I'm gonna cut your mic off.
bad. My bad.
But okay, look. So he decided to meet up with this dude, right? They met up, and then Dwight brought this other man, like, this other guy named Kitty. Man, I'm cutting your mic. This other guy named Kitty that was dressed up like a woman. So now it's 3 of these dudes. And Dwight Howard say they consented to touching on each other or whatever. But then they said Dwight Howard, he a strong dude. The assault part come when he pinned the man down and gave him oral. Yeah, the dude was scared because Dwight Howard is big.
He wasn't
and
scared
shit.
to bust it.
Stop, man. Once Dwight realized that the dude didn't like it, he stopped. And then they said Dwight and the other dude, Kitty, went in the room and was doing whatever they was doing. And then Dwight had the dude, Kitty, drive the dude back home. So Dwight is saying that everything was consensual. Like having the Kitty dude there, that's consensual. But if the way this story is being read and told, it's like that was a surprise. You can't surprise somebody and then say it's consensual. Like adding this other person into the equation.
Touching, I mean, like I mean, I would assume that if you agree to touching, that's
But at the end of the day, whatever happened, happened.
I'm not familiar.
The fact that Dwight Howard he's admitted that this did happen.
That's why I was laughing hysterically because you
done knocked the camera all cricket. But he's admitted.
So
that
no
this
more
did
Golden
happen.
State, huh? No more NBA.
But
We're done with that.
Then you go to the NBA and you be like, how come these teams didn't want to sign him? And it's probably because they knew he had this court case coming up.
I mean, not just that. I mean, like, you probably, like, hey, like, the entire world has seen you grab somebody else's dick. Like, bro.
The killer part.
You can't come in my locker room. Like, you
not-
can't just be in the locker room and not just be honest with me.
Just now on YouTube, I typed in Dwight Howard. I didn't even get to finish Dwight
Nope.
Howard.
He
It
put
said
in the
Dwight,
D.
on YouTube. It said Dwight Howard grabs balls. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what came up immediately. I know these phones be listening to this shit. That's what we say. They probably do.
No, they do. They do.
But that was ridiculous. But it just show you what's trending right now, though, too. Because everybody talking about it. But this Dwight Howard thing, I mean, it ain't like people hadn't been saying that for the longest.
Yep.
You know?
The part that, like, so you don't want to be the first openly gay person or whatever. Like, this
openly gay basketball player.
Yeah, but like this
in
is
the NBA.
A male basketball player. But like, how the fuck, like, this is how stupid this shit is, right? You obviously are gay. You obviously like men and all of that shit. Whether you want to acknowledge that shit or not, that's what the fuck you like, my nigga. Like, and instead of just being yourself, you don't because of what? Other people? Like, what? Like, my nigga, like, you're not paying attention? It's easier for you probably would have got on the NBA team if you just said you was gay. Real shit. They'd have been like, oh yeah, Dwight, and he can play? Come on, Dwight. Yep, get on the team. Yep.
Possibly. I mean, I can see that angle.
They market you now, motherfucker. Like, they market homosexual men. That's the fad. That's the new thing. They're not dangerous. They're not unpredictable. You can control them. With a penis.
Man, John, see? Hey, but Dwight Howard.
Y'all thought I was serious, did y'all?
It's just a lot.
Yeah.
It's just a lot to unpack, man.
That is a lot. I'm not touching that story, dog.
I know. It finally getting that weight up off his shoulders, because I mean, it don't matter. You're not playing the NBA no more. You are an NBA legend. You're probably gonna be a second ballot Hall of Famer, if not a first.
Probably not now.
Now it's probably gonna go down.
He's
gonna get in the Hall of Fame eventually. With all of the defensive player of the years, leading
the comments though,
leading the league in rebounds multiple years.
Yeah, but you leaving
All-Star,
a bad taste.
Championship.
You leaving a bad taste in people's mouth. Not just with this shit, but like even on the shit you talking about, like you could do something with Jokic. Nigga, if you could, you'd be in the NBA. These are professional scouts.
But then again,
shut the fuck up.
But then again, they're not gonna put him on a team because if you put him on your team, you have to deal with all of this.
Who did all of this?
He did.
Oh.
But
so,
I'm just saying, like a team
so,
not gonna want to deal with all of that. But I mean, from a flip side, just thinking about how Travis Kelce kicking it with Taylor Swift got Taylor Swift on all of every time it's a Chiefs game, you gonna see Taylor Swift every time they can show her. It seemed like they could use that to get, people who support the gay, transgender, LGBT, that community. It seems like they would be on board and they could support Dwight.
Yeah, but
If they
that means you actually have to have principles and be about what you're talking about, not just trying to be on TV or be popular or have some type of power.
Because you could use this, he could use this to his advantage, so he could come out, he could be what he wanted to be and say what he wanted to say.
I know you be thinking like, no, I don't have no problem with gay people.
No, I know you don't.
I got a problem with the motherfuckers who like to use that shit to get over on other people or to try to vilify or demonize other people because of the shit that you've been through in your life. We ain't got shit to do with that, bro. You do. Deal with that shit.
Mace said it best. He was like, we got to stop saying, like, it don't matter. Like, what you do, it don't matter. He was like, it does. It matters to the NBA teams. It matters to who you dating. It matters to, certain people that's in your circle, it may matter to them. Like, it does matter to a certain degree what you do.
But I think when we say that, the point is that it don't matter to me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, you get your ass on.
True. But I don't know, man.
Everybody
it always been fruity bread comes with Dwight Howard. Like, when him grabbing dudes' booties and grabbing dudes' testicles at the game, and just look it up, man. It's out there. So, for this, it's kind of a surprise. The fact that you forced yourself on somebody, how you forced fellatio on somebody. But the fact that you did that's a trip, but
I wish a woman would force that. No, I don't. No, because it'd be my luck. It's some ugly looking 800-pound hippo looking bitch.
Man.
I can't deal with that. I can't go for that.
No can do. The Lions, man.
Had to come down to Earth Week. You know why they lost though? Real shit. They lost because we didn't do the show. That's why they lost. Because we've been doing this show since we've been doing the show. Them niggas been winning. Except for the Tennessee Titans, but I don't.
No, we lost to Seattle.
I thought it was Tennessee.
No,
right.
Seattle.
You're right.
But
I think about Tennessee.
Monday Night Football coming up in the Motor City.
Yeah, they're playing shitty Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders, who was just a billboard for dysfunction.
Well, since Matt Patricia isn't our coach and, the other team doesn't know all of our plays and aren't going to call them out like the last Monday Night Football game, I think we got a good shot of winning this year.
Let's go. So, all right, man, let's go Monday night. We got whooped last game, and it's just so crazy how 1 week they're the best team in the NFC. They dope. Then we lose this game, and they we are who we thought they were. Stephen A. Smith talking about, they the same old Lions.
No, they lost it. They won.
They lost the game, but that's the first game we done lost like that in a long time, and the first game we done lost period since last season.
You can get why
besides the first game.
You get why I get why they saying that because of our track record, right? I get the history, but those of us who have watched this team for all of these years, it's the difference. We know the difference. Even if the news media don't, because as far as I'm concerned, a couple of weeks ago when they were 4-1, they still weren't talking about them enough. They still see who you hear about. San Francisco, Dallas. Dallas ain't shit.
No.
Dallas can't. We would beat Dallas's ass, but they talk about Dallas all the time.
And I mean, we got to realize that Dak Prescott, I support
Tony
him.
Romo.
I support him.
Tony Romo.
But Dak Prescott, man.
I told you
when
that
it come down
year.
when it come down to the nitty gritty,
he
gonna
bro.
fuck it up.
He ain't that guy.
Man.
It's okay.
It is.
He got paid. I'm happy for him. He came in, he did his thing. But as far he ain't got that dog in him. He ain't. It's okay.
He always say the right stuff to the point where it get on your nerves.
Him and Russell Wilson, but that's to me, that is an indicator that you ain't got the dog in you. That's one of the indicators. Yeah, I just came out and wanted to. No, somebody with passion, somebody who got that dog in them. I lost. I'm mad as fuck. Yeah, X happened. Fuck that shit. That's the vibe.
My man, the D tackle that played for the Redskins, he was I'm tired.
Jonathan
it's
Allen.
funny, his name is Jonathan.
Yeah, it's Jonathan. They passionate.
Yeah, he
just
was
watch how that shit go. Though.
He was I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm been 70 years of this shit. I'm
sick
tired
of
of this.
losing,
Y'all, fuck. Get your mind right. He was mad. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Sometimes you got to express yourself. But go Lions, man.
Unless you Jada Pinkett, because then you don't have the space to do that.
They said that's black women. I'm that's not. I don't think that's true.
They should try being black men. Some of them, actually,
some
of them do.
Not real.
Some of them do.
You want to be a man while you bash men all the time. While you try so hard to look like one. whatever, man.
And then want to look like the worst ones. You want to look like why don't you bitches try being gentlemen? Why don't you dykes try gentlemen? Do that shit. Let me see a gentleman dyke. I'd come shake her hand and be like, sir, thank you, sir.
I've met gentlemen dykes.
I have not. I always meet the thug dykes that want to fight and shit, and I have to compose myself.
Sometimes they be a little too gentleman. They be like, take the bass out your voice because you ain't got it. You sound silly.
I would rather that than you trying to fight me.
Come up to me like, hey, can you play? Like, listen, just talk to me regular.
Oh yeah, I'll take that over. Motherfucker, I'll beat your whole ass, motherfucker. Like you, listen, bitch.
That sound like one of your aunties.
Hey, which one? I'll fuck you. Which one? Yeah.
I ain't going there.
I only know which one is not. I only know one that is not.
I know which one is not. I do too. I know exactly which one I heard though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you take a pick with that shit.
Yeah, I know which one I heard specifically. Shout out to the sisters.
All that cussing that come out my mouth, I ain't get that shit from nowhere.
I got a cussing lesson from being over at your house.
Shit, the baby, she 14? She probably cuss better than all of us.
I'm proud of her, man. She seemed like she gonna do her own thing. Like I'm not cussing like you Negroes.
That's because she do. She does. She's respectful. I know you're not used to that because kids, all these fucked up ass parents, they don't do that nowadays. But she actually respectable.
Right, cool.
So she don't cuss in front of you. But she do. I done heard her like, you pick her up one day and she don't see you. You be sitting around the corner. She be talking to other Brooklyn like, yeah, fuck that. I told that bitch that I wasn't doing that shit. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, that stupid bitch. Like,
Whoa. Children, don't be cussing.
No, right. Baby. If you gonna cuss, do it like that. That's what's up. I'm proud of it. That's what make me proud. Like, you proud she ain't cussing. I'm proud that I hear that bullshit coming out your mouth. That's family. That's family.
That's just random. I'm sorry.
It's like it's the year 2000. Don't stick your tongue out enough, you might get some DMs. Let me stop, man.
Yeah, man. What's wrong with you today,
this
man?
Is Bobby Brown.
What the hell is wrong with you, Bobby? King's ribs and barbecue. I think that's all we got today, y'all. Good show, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Book DJ Cool Breeze.
That's it. We done for real?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else.
Oh man, I gotta take a shit.
Oh wow.
Guess my asshole ain't gonna be clean no more.
Wow. Yeah, that's only once a day. But yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Make sure y'all follow on Instagram at Book DJ Cool Breeze. Shout out to the Heart to Heart relationship talk show. Good vibes, man. And just shout out to everybody who cool, man. Like, I don't know, man. You gonna move through life and stuff is gonna happen, man. Everything ain't a test, you know.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I be thinking that way, but it's not. Not everything. Everything ain't a test. And
That's a test. Wait.
Did y'all hear that?
This nigga
just shat on himself. Like, it sounded like somebody moving furniture. Like when it scrape against the linoleum floor. Like, that's what that shit sounded like. Bruh. I was like talking some real shit and I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about no more. I'm gonna see y'all next week, man, because I'm fucked up. I really am. My eyes is watering right now.